Support WrestleTalk!
Visit WrestleTalk.com. Ronda Rousey puts Triple H through a table, Zombie Beach Ball makes a Woken return, and Roman wins, LOL. I'm Ollie Davis and this is the Elimination Chamber 2018 in about 4 minutes. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson beat Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel on the pre-show, despite the latter's snazzy gold coats. This was pretty much an episode of Raw. The main card kicked off with a big-time feel though, mainly because of the massive Elimination Chamber structure now on the ring. The first ever Women's Chamber match started off with Absolution versus Bayley and Sasha Banks, playing off the Team Warfare story heading in. Banks eventually eliminated Mandy Rose, meaning she's no longer just the first person ever to be eliminated from the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. She's also the first person ever to be eliminated from the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match. Did I mention this match was a historic first? It was Mickie James's turn to dress up like Wonder Woman at a pay-per-view next. Get in line, ladies. Where she eliminated DeVille. Banks and Bayley then eliminated Mickie, making it a 2-on-1 situation for the defending heel champion, or it would have done if Banks just took 1 second to think about tactics. Sasha turned on Bayley while Alexa was still very fresh for zero strategic reason. Despite an Iron Maiden performance, Bayley was eventually eliminated by Bliss. Then Alexa won by beating Banks. Bliss masterfully worked the crowd afterwards, playing up the "you deserve it" chants, saying her victory was for every little girl out there, because nobody here would ever achieve their dreams. There was no video package for the Bar vs Titus Worldwide because it was only put together on this week's Raw. The lack of story made this match feel totally inconsequential. Asuka and Nia Jax then had a pretty decent back and forth match, with Asuka attempting submissions for Nia to impressively power out and then scream in her face. Asuka eventually picked up a fluke win with a front-rolling cradle. I much preferred their Raw match last month, which got a lot more time. Nia destroyed Asuka afterwards, stopping either woman from looking completely strong. Matt Hardy clapping Bray Wyatt is probably the most over thing about their oh no, wait, it's the beach ball. It's definitely the beach ball in the crowd. And also Rusev Day. The crowd were not interested in this match at all because WWE gave them no reason to be. Ronda Rousey's contract signing was a segment of 2 distinct halves. The awkward, fumbling first half when Ronda was on the microphone, and the awesome, badass second when she was putting Triple H through a table. The pivot moment was WWE's best new character, inappropriate Uncle Kurt Angle. After Rousey smiled her way through wanting to pay her dues, Angle then revealed that Steph and Trips just want to get their revenge on her after she showed them up at WrestleMania 31, with the fantastic line, 3 years in the making, and now we own the bit. It looks like we're getting Ronda and Kurt versus Stephanie and Trips at Mania. This was the best thing on the whole show. The main event began as a 3-way between The Miz and WWE's 2 Iron Men, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. John Cena and Roman Reigns soon joined in, but it wasn't until Braun Strowman killed everyone that the match really got going. Braun used the chamber as a weapon. Braun used these hands as a weapon. Braun even used human bodies as a weapon. After eliminating Miz with a power slam, the remaining 4 babyfaces teamed up on Strowman with a shield bomb. Braun kick out. Cena AA. Kick out at 1. Roman spear. Kick out. It was a fantastic run for Strowman, and then he went on to eliminate Elias and a crestfallen Cena, making John's character the most interesting it's been in years. Strowman then screamed, "Who wants these hands?" to the final 3 men, Balor, Rollins and Reigns. Finn tried valiantly, but ultimately succumbed to those hands too. Just as stupidly as Banks earlier on, Seth turned on Roman before they'd eliminated Braun, which led to Rollins getting pinned by Strowman after a hot sequence too. This left Braun and Reigns as the last ones standing. Strowman had overcome and pinned 5 other men. The crowd were chanting, "Get these hands!" My heart bought into hope. I dared dream that Strowman might actually win here. WWE changing plans to favour momentum rather than big dogged persistence. But fool me once, shame on you, WWE. WWE. Fool me 4 times, shame on me. Roman pinned Strowman after 2 spears, prompting Michael Cole to orgasm on commentary. Roman gets to finish what he started 4 years ago. But it won't be the finish, Michael. It's really just the same beginning over and over again. Rather lazily repeating the Nia Jax angle from earlier, Strowman power slammed Reigns following the match to send the crowd home happy. But really, despite a fun chamber match, and us knowing about Reigns versus Lesnar for a year already, the show ended on disappointment in the same old, same old. So that was the Elimination Chamber 2018 in about 4 minutes. Vote in a poll above my head to give your rating, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor, and bore. Despite 2 good chamber matches and a fantastic Ronda segment, the crushing predictability flattened out the show. Elimination Chamber 2018 is average. The brand new episode of NGW is much better, which you can watch right now by clicking the video on the left. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.